everyone, this is Karen.
Welcome back, everybody. I am Shane.
Today we're looking at part 2 of Spring in Lisbon. And the vocabulary words are departure.
Departure.
We must delay our departure until the storm leaves the area.
Historic.
Historic.
The students watched a video about the historic battle in 1066.
Shiny.
Shiny.
Kevin bought some shiny new shoes for his interview.
Memorable.
Memorable.
Visiting the giant waterfall was the most memorable part of my vacation.
Delightful.
Delightful.
This is a delightful cafe. We should come here more often. We should go to Lisbon more often.
We should go to Lisbon for the first time.
You are right.
Right? All right, so one cool thing about Lisbon is they have some of those UNESCO historical sites there, right?
You're right, like the Belém Tower.
The Belém Tower, and we got Geronimo's Monastery.
Yeah.
So these are a couple of things that you can go to, and they really have great historical significance. If you want to know more about them, read a history book. Okay? But also, you can go next to the Tagus River, right?
Yes.
In the Belém Tower, Belém Tower.
Belém Tower.
And you can get a really nice view of the river and stuff like that.
And
right?
not to mention the Portuguese famous egg tarts.
Of course, you would just think about eating when you got there.
No, but they are really good. Have you ever had or tried the egg tarts from Portugal?
Of course, because you can get them here in Taiwan, right?
Yeah, right.
So that's really interesting that they come from Portugal. I wonder if they're different there.
I have no idea. I guess that's something definitely I would want to try if I were to visit Lisbon one day.
Yeah. Well, I think that Lisbon sounds like a pretty good place to go. It's got some really cool historical stuff, some good food.
You're right.
All right, well, let's do it.
Okay, let's learn more about Lisbon. Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Spring in Lisbon.
No trip to Lisbon is complete without visiting the neighborhood of Belém, which has 2 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Geronimo's Monastery, built during the late 15th century, was the place where Portuguese explorer Vasco da Gama spent his last night in prayer before sailing for India in 1497. Belém Tower, sitting on the bank of the Tagus River, was constructed in the 16th century to protect Lisbon's port. It was also a departure point for explorers before they sailed out to discover new worlds.
Today's lesson is called Spring in Lisbon, Part 2. Hello everyone, my name is Jeff.
And I'm Mike. And yes, Lisbon, the capital of the European country of Portugal, is where we're visiting this month. And so far, we've learned about a few different areas of the city that we must check out. Alfama, with its beautiful old buildings, and then of course Baixá, one of the older sections of the city, has wonderful squares and great restaurants. And of course, you also have to check out St. George's Castle. This old fort up on a high point on a lookout above the city will give you some great views of Lisbon. So let's continue our trip.
Let's continue. We've got a list of must-see places that we have to visit. We've checked a few off. Let's go ahead and move on to the next must-see place. No trip to Lisbon is complete without visiting the neighborhood of Belém, which has 2, count them 2, UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Yes, some places, some countries even, only have 1 UNESCO World Heritage Site. Belém alone has 2. So yes, this is a must-see place. You have to go there.
Yeah, I don't have any UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Not one.
Maybe when you die, you'll become a UNESCO World Heritage Site. That's something to dream about.
I could be a national park?
Perhaps.
That would be strange. But let's look at the 2 UNESCO World Heritage Sites we can find in Belém, this neighborhood of Lisbon. The first one, Jeronimos Monastery, or maybe Jeronimos Monastery. My Portuguese isn't so good, but this monastery, built during the late 15th century, was the place where Portuguese explorer Vasco da Gama spent his last night in prayer before sailing for India in 1497. And what was the other UNESCO site?
Belém Tower. Belém Tower, sitting on the bank of the Tagus River, was constructed in the 16th century to protect Lisbon's port. So, Vasco da Gama, that was in the 15th century. This is in the 16th century, the 1500s. So yes, you are going to be visiting some very, very old places if you go to Lisbon. Anyways, this place, it was also a departure point for explorers before they sailed out to discover new worlds. Now, before we take a break, let's take a look at the noun departure. It comes from the verb depart. If you depart, you leave. Okay, your departure, that's when you leave. So your departure point, that's the point or place from which you leave. That's all there is to it. You can have a departure point, that's when you're leaving, or you can have an arrival point, that's when you're coming back. Anyways, for example, we must delay our departure until the storm leaves the area. Yeah, we can't leave until the storm leaves. All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break, but don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。我们在第一天的课文造访了阿尔法马区，还有拜塞。接着我们来到贝伦区，它也是个必去的景点哦。这一区有2个联合国教科文组织的世界文化遗产，一个是热罗尼莫斯修道院，那另外一个是贝伦塔。热罗尼莫斯修道院是在15世纪兴建的，那是这个葡萄牙探险家达伽马在1497年出海前往印度前最后一晚祈祷的地方。那么贝伦塔是在16世纪兴建的，它是用来保护这个里斯本的港口。对于那些要出海发现新世界的探险家来说，这就是一个起航点。好 ，depart 这个动词表示启程、出发。那课文里面的单字 departure 是名词，它表示启程或是出发。它的相反词是 arrival 就表示抵达、到达。好，另外课文里面的 UNESCO 是联合国教科文组织。那么 World Heritage Site 就是指世界文化遗产。接回课文中。
Spring in Lisbon.
A striking difference from historic Lisbon is the Park of Nations. This area was developed for Expo 98 and today has state-of-the-art buildings, a shiny arena, and smart boutiques. Take a cable car ride over the Tagus River to get a bird's-eye view, or simply take a walk along the lovely river for a truly memorable experience. Just remember to bring some iconic Portuguese egg tarts to have something to snack on.
Okay, recap. Vasco da Gama, 1497, that was the 15th century. Then Belém Tower, that was the 16th century or the 1500s, is everything that we're going to learn about in Portugal. Are all of these things going to be super old and historic?
Well, you know, Portugal was one of the most powerful countries in the world 500 years ago, so we do have a lot of monuments to that period, and of course, the great things and the great people that came out of it. But you're right, Portugal is part of Europe. It's a fairly young country. It is looking towards the future as well as remembering the past. So let's look at that. Let's look at something a little more modern, maybe. It says, a striking difference from historic Lisbon is the Park of Nations. What you were talking about, what we visited, these towers and old churches and castles, that's historic Lisbon.
Old stuff.
Exactly. Lisbon of the past, not only the past, but sort of the famous past, the important past, the well-known past. And that's generally how we use this adjective historic. If it's from the past and it's important or memorable or something people should know about, we talk about it being a historic place. All right, for example, the students watched a video about the historic battle in 1066. It was a battle which changed history in some ways. You wouldn't really say, oh yes, my friends and I had a historic lunch at McDonald's 5 months ago. I showed them my new phone. So tell us about this Park of Nations.
This area was developed for Expo 98. It was developed for something, an expo that was going to take place in 1998, and today has state-of-the-art buildings, they're all new, a shiny arena, and smart boutiques. As in trendy and fashionable, okay? Not smart as in intelligent. Anyways, before we move on, let's talk about the word shiny. It's an adjective. If something is shiny, it either reflects or it gives off light. Usually it reflects light. So this arena, it's brand new. All the steel and metal has been buffed, so it's gleaming. It looks like a mirror. It reflects light. It looks great. It's shiny. For example, Kevin bought some shiny new shoes for his interview.
Anyways, back to Lisbon. So we've checked out the Park of Nations, seen these state-of-the-art buildings, and then it says take a cable car ride over the Tagus River to get a bird's eye view, or simply take a walk along the lovely river for a truly memorable experience. Yes, being a port town, a town that's connected to the ocean through its port, it's on the coast. Of course, we can see wonderful views of rivers and the sea and all sorts of things from around Lisbon. And this is a great way. The cable car ride will give you another bird's eye view. This is a view from a high point, so it will be very memorable. Something memorable, this adjective means it's notable, it's worth remembering. It happened in the past, but it's something that you won't forget, that you will remember. If you're witnessing, if you're there for something that you think will be memorable, you'd probably be taking pictures of it so that you can look at them later and show people, because it's kind of important. It's memorable, it's worth remembering. For example, visiting the giant waterfall was the most memorable part of my vacation. I will never forget visiting that huge waterfall. It was huge.
That sounds great.
Lots of water.
What also sounds good is a little bit of a snack. I'm kind of hungry, okay? Hey, get this, next we are going to talk about food. If you go there, just remember to bring some iconic Portuguese egg tarts to have something to snack on. So if you want to go to this park, great. Just remember to bring some snacks, like some, egg tarts from Portugal.
Are these like the ones from Macau, or are they different?
I have no idea.
We'll have to
All
try
I
them.
know is they're iconic. All right, folks, let's take a break.
看完历史景点，接着我们要去参观比较现代、比较先进的建筑。那第一站来到世博园区，会有这个地方是因为1988年的葡萄牙世界博览会是在里斯本举行。那当这个世界博览会结束之后，展馆就被改成世博园区。有些人是把这个地方翻译成万国公园。好，那这个园区呢，它有着最先进的建筑，有闪亮的体育场，还有时髦的精品店。好，这边出现两个补充单字 ，arena。Arena 它是指场地或是竞技场，那通常是指比赛或是表演的场地，像 Taipei Arena 就是台北小巨蛋嘛。那么 boutique 这个名词它表示时装店、精品店。那另外像文中的 smart 这个字在课文里面它是用来形容时髦的。课文提到说，来到世博园区，你可以搭乘缆车来越过塔霍河，来俯瞰整个园区。你也可以沿着河散步，然后去体验难忘的经验。更重要的是，你一定要去买葡式蛋挞来吃。Portuguese egg tart 就是葡式蛋挞。那其中这个 Portuguese 它可以当形容词或当名词。当形容词就表示葡萄牙的、葡萄牙人的或是葡萄牙语的。那么当名词就表示葡萄牙人或是葡萄牙语。好，这边还有3个单字 historic 它用来形容具有历史意义的或是历史性的。那么 shiny 是形容闪亮的或是有光泽的。Jeff 老师在解释单字时用到2个动词，一个叫 buff buff 可以表达擦亮，还有 gleam 它是拼作 gleam， 这个动词可以表达闪烁或是发出微弱的光。好，下一个单字 memorable 它是形容难忘的、值得纪念的。那 Mike 老师说的 notable 是拼作 notable， 这个字可以用来形容显著的、值得注意的。接回课文中。
Spring in Lisbon.
The mix of the old and the new makes Lisbon a delightful place to visit. If you're looking for a world-class city to discover this spring, then it's time to book your ticket to Lisbon.
All right, folks, we're back, and we're going to start wrapping up our article on Lisbon. I'll be sad when it's over. Lisbon really seems like a magical place. Anyways, the mix of the old and the new makes Lisbon a delightful place to visit. So you have all the old stuff, then also the Park of Nations, so you mix these things together, and boy, do you have a delightful place. Now here we have the adjective delightful to talk about. If something is delightful, it makes you feel good. Okay, a delightful place makes you feel good when you go there. A delightful person makes you feel good when you are with them. That's all there is to it. If something is delightful, it's charming, great, fun, wonderful. You get the idea. For example, this is a delightful cafe. We should come here more often.
Okay, we will. I'm glad you think it's delightful and charming and attractive. Let's get back to Lisbon, which we know is delightful. So we finish off with this sentence. If you're looking for a world-class city to discover this spring, then it's time to book your ticket to Lisbon. Yes, it's one of those European cities. Maybe it's not as famous as Berlin or Paris or London, but I think Lisbon sounds like a world-class city. It's top quality. It's definitely somewhere you should visit soon. All right, so before our article finishes, we have our What Do You Think question. Jeff, what do you think? If you could visit Lisbon, what would you like to do first and why?
Oh, are you kidding? I would start my trip by going to Geronimo's Monastery, because that's where my idol prayed before he set sail. Yes, I'm a big Vasco da Gama fan.
Really?
Yes.
Do you have a tattoo?
No, I don't. I'm a big fan, though, of explorers like Vasco da Gama and Hernando de Soto.
Wow, he really is a big explorer fan. All right, there you go, guys. What about you? If you could visit to Lisbon, and we hope you do, what would be the first thing you would like to do? Chat about that, and we'll see you back here with more great articles very, very soon. Bye-bye.
Also, Hernan Cortez.
Ooh,
yeah.
but he was Spanish.
里斯本不但有迷人的历史景点，也有新颖的建筑，新旧的融合让它成为一个令人愉悦的观光胜地。那除此之外，它还有很多好吃的东西哦。如果同学们想要在今年春天出国旅行，你可以把里斯本放进你的口袋名单。我们最后就来看单字 delightful。delightful 它是形容词，用来形容令人愉快的。好啦，以上是今天的讲解，同学们别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny， 欢迎收看我们的文法单元。今天要介绍的文法重点有3个。第一个是 No 什么什么 is complete without 名词加动名词。第二个是主词加动词 before 或是 after 加上动词 ing。第三个是 remember 的用法。我们先来学 No 什么什么 is complete without 名词或动名词。这个句型啊，它是双重否定，用来表达没有什么什么什么就不完整了。也就是说，一定要有什么什么才算完整。像有些人早餐一定要喝咖啡，对他们来说，早餐少了咖啡就不完整了。那这时候就可以说 No breakfast is complete without a cup of coffee。好，另外这个句型也可以写作主词加上 be not complete 或是 be never complete 加上 without 加名词或动名词。例如 A birthday cake is not complete without candles 生日蛋糕少了蜡烛就不完整嘛，意思就是说生日蛋糕一定要蜡烛才算完整。接着我们来学主词加动词 before 或是 after 再加动词 ing。同学们先来听听看这个中文句子哦。我吃完午餐之后，我喝了一杯真奶。如果我们在小学国语习作上面写这样的句子，老师看了一定会皱眉头，因为 你不需要讲2次我吧？第二个我是多余的。那我们要学的这个句型呢，也是为了避免赘字。它原本的句型是主词加动词 before 或是 after 加上主词加动词。那当这个前后2个子句的主词一样，你就可以把 before 或是 after 后面的主词省略，然后把动词改成动词 ing。那句型就变成主词加动词 before 或 after 加上动词 ing。例如 Maria took a hot bath before she went to bed. 玛利亚在睡觉之前泡了热水澡。那句子里面的 she 就是指前面的主词玛利亚，因为前后2个子句的主词一样，那你就可以把 before 后面的 she 把它省略，然后再把动词 went 改成动词 ing going， 那句子就会简化成 Maria took a hot bath before going to bed。那最后我们来学 remember 的用法。Remember 是动词，它表示记得啊、记住，后面可以接不定词或动名词，不过它们所代表的意义不同哦。Remember 加上不定词，也就是 to 加原形动词，这是指记得要去做某事，那这件事情还没有被执行。那 remember 加上动名词，也就是动词 ing， 是指说记得有做过某事，那这件事情已经被执行了。例如 Please remember to close the door before leaving。离开之前，请记得关门哦。那这个例句就是说，门还没有关，记得要去关。再看个例句 ，I remember closing the door before leaving。我记得离开之前有关门，也就是说，我记得我有关门。那最后出2个题目来考考大家。I remembered 空格 the cat。我记得有喂猫。好，喂的动词是 feed。那请问句子里面我们要填入不定词 to feed 还是动名词 feeding 呢？给大家3秒钟的时间，1秒钟、2秒钟、3秒钟。好，我记得有喂，那就表示动作已经执行了嘛，所以你要填入什么 ？feeding。I remembered feeding the cat。好，再一题 ，Joe didn't remember 空格 his book to school。Joe 不记得带他的书去学校。好，那带的动词我们可以用 bring。那请问这个句子里面要填入不定词 to bring 还是动名词 bringing 呢？好，给大家3秒钟的时间，1秒钟、2秒钟、3秒钟。好，想好了吗？不记得带书，那就是忘了带嘛。那这动作还没有执行，所以空格里面要填入 to bring。Joe didn't remember to bring his book to school。好，以上是今天的重点整理，我们下次见喽，拜拜。
逛街买衣服时会用到的5句实用句。
欢迎收看就爱讲英文，
我是悠悠。逛街常常会说哪些话呢？你一定要学会。
How much is this? 2. It's over my budget. 3. It's not my style. 4. I'll think about it. 5. Can the price go any lower?
不管去哪里逛街，问钱多少钱，这是最重要的。
对，いくらですか？
哎，
好，就是
只会这一句。
英文呢是 How much is this？
How much is this？
对，或者是简单的 How much 就好了。
How much？
How much? How much? How much?
How much?
How much is this? How much is that？这样就好了。这个多少钱？
那如果问到那个价格，整个就暴涨到你的超出预算怎么办？
就超出预算啊。预算叫做
budget，
超出预算就是 over。好，所以 it's over my budget。
It's over my budget。
对，it's over my budget， 超过我预算了。
那老板就说，那你不要再那推荐其他东西，结果不是你喜欢的
风格。好，那就说啊 ，it's not my style。It's
not my style。
It's not my style。
It's not my style。
对对对，或者是。
有没有万用句我想想，我考虑一下
考虑一下就是不要的意思。其实卖东西的人应该都听得懂。
我考虑一下。
我再想想看哈。这英文呢一样 ，I'll think about it。
I will think about it。
I'll think about it。
我想想
我想想看。
可是如果你知道老板真的就是你很喜欢，然后也想请老板给你这个便宜一点， 好不好？
就说价格可不可以有个
这样
空间嘛？
好的，是不是？
然后 Can the price go any lower？
Can the price go any lower？
啊，这个价格可不可以再低一点呢？
哎呀，可不可以
Can the price go any lower？
Can the price go any lower？ 所以他已经卖你3块钱，你还要让他卖你1块钱，那就真的有点太过分了。
Can the price go any lower？
OK，那看今天的。
Live action.
Excuse me,
Yes.
how much is this dress?
All right. Let me check the price for you. Oh, it's $4,800.
It's over my budget.
Over your budget?
Yeah.
Okay. How about this one?
It's not my style.
Let's see. I think this one looks great on you.
I will think about it.
All right.
Yeah, by the way, can the price go any lower?
Sorry, no bargaining, please.